In this video, I'll be discussing why the 2024 Macan is going to be a solid buy if you're in the market for a Porsche, especially in the New York City and Los Angeles market. And I truly believe that declining Porsche sales in 2024 will make it way easier to get a great deal on a Macan. My name is Ari, and for 10 years, I've helped thousands buy a car, first as a BMW dealer and second as a car broker here in Boston. And I need to tell you something about the Porsche Macan. I know after watching every second of this video that you are going to smash out a phenomenal deal. Right now, the Porsche website is going to come in extremely helpful in locating new inventory since pretty much no new Porsches are even listed on cars.com. I ran a search on Porsche's website, which revealed all available inventory locally. And you guys, I was scrolling and scrolling and scrolling through inventory. I know that what is available is definitely going to make throwing an offer out instead of having to battle over other customers a huge possibility. Specifically, if I walk into a Porsche store, here's what I'm gunning for. First of all, I'd make sure that we're not getting too much car. What does that mean exactly? I personally negotiated a Porsche 911 for myself in 2020 that came from a dealership in New Jersey. You see, I had to back into this MSRP after doing out the math on it in the Lease Calculator. What I built out on the website was like $125,000, but I really needed like $107,000 Porsche to make the payment lower than $1,200 at the time. The best bet though is to build out the Porsche that you're looking for on Porsche's website and walk in or email them with the builds PDF and ask them what they can get or have that closely resembles the vehicle that you built, and be open-minded, but secretly open-minded, not outwardly open-minded. The beauty of this technique is that not only is it going to work with the local dealer that you're going to go and visit, it's also going to run a marathon for you when you send the same email with the build that I'm going to write out for you at the end to send out to every Porsche dealer within 200 miles. Here's what I know about Porsche. Much like Audi, aggressive negotiators have seen 9 to 11% off of MSRP in good situations. Is 9 to 11% off of MSRP possible right now? Hell yeah, it is. How do I know? The cheat sheet. I have a cheat sheet and email template that explains where I get all of this information so that you can use it to email dealers using my own template that I'm going to give you to. Click here or the link in the description below. $25 for my cheat sheet. You'd be kind of crazy not to buy it. If the dealer isn't playing, it means they're still delusional and they don't realize that you're going to be blasting offers to a half a dozen other dealers near you. Now, what does 9 to 11% off of MSRP actually get you if you're going to be leasing? Well, here's the problem. Say we picked out a new Macan T all-wheel drive with an MSRP of $73,590 or built one on the Porsche website. We nail a 9% discount, which drops our selling price to $66,690 at 39 months and 12,000 miles a year. Porsche says that the Macan S lease residual is 62%, which is great. However, what's not great is that Porsche is literally robbing customers with a 0.0037 money factor, 8.88% APR on the lease, one of the highest that I've seen on the market. I'll show you what the total rent charge is after I calculate this lease payment for you. How do I know all these rates and residuals? The cheat sheet. Click right here to get it or the link in the description below. I'll explain in that cheat sheet how to pull money factor and residual, as well as give you an exact template to use to email dealers. So if we plug in that into the lease calculator, assuming we get it with a 9% discount, assuming we're paying the inception fees due at start, also assuming that we absolutely break the like and subscribe buttons. Did you break it? It brings our 39-month payment to $963 a month, not including your state sales tax. The total rent or finance charge, drum roll please, $16,246.13 in United States dollars. Of the $963 you're paying every month, $416 of it is pure, unfiltered, unadulterated interest imported directly from Germany. Get ready for it. My favorite part. Let's go! This is probably my favorite crash test yet. Now I'm sort of curious about the insurance rate on this thing. Using insuraviz.com, there was a $200 difference between 2023s and 2024s. The average rate I'm seeing for a Macan S is about $2,364. You guys, I learned something new today. I learned that young male drivers up like basically between the ages of 20 and 30 get billed way more than female drivers, like significantly more. What was extremely surprising was the fact that Consumer Reports gave this thing a 76. I was expecting like a 55. I did notice a few incidents of electronic issues and exhaust problems on the Macan, but realistically, if you're hoping to get a Porsche and hoping it never sees the auto shop, the auto mechanic, you may have a fallacious, an adjective meaning based on a mistaken belief. You may have a fallacious argument to buy and hold on to the Macan without a warranty. Here is what you tell the dealer when you're negotiating.
Dear manager, longtime Porsche fan over here, and I really cannot tell you how badly I've been wanting to get into a Porsche my whole life. My wife and I agreed that we can splurge on this one, and we were really hoping to get into the following that I've built out on the Porsche website. Although I badly want the Porsche, we are expecting very soon and are definitely budget conscious. After doing out some math on my end, I am able to give just the inception fees, dealer fees, and first payment, and was really hoping to land somewhere in the ballpark in the mid 800s on a 3-year lease, and I'm open to something not exactly a match to what I've built if it means a better deal. Again, I'd love to actualize this dream and am eager to sign a deal if you can make it happen for me. My credit is excellent and I don't have a trade-in. Do you think we can make something happen?
So obviously there's a slim chance they're going to lose money on this thing. However, I'm certain that one of the dealers that you blitz this email out to is going to bite and email back offering a payment that matches up with my calculations. However, before the critics light me up in the comments section, the reason why I'm giving a payment as my offer instead of just a selling price, because it was carefully calculated to reflect the steep discount of 9 to 11% off. If I start listing off percentages and invoice prices, I'm going to get a lot of pushback and I'm going to look like a wise ass. I'm offering them an arbitrary payment that my wife capped me at. No logic needed. Now, is it worth buying it used? In a word, no. To be honest, I'm not all too crazy about leasing this thing brand new. However, I just know that a deal is going to be possible and maybe your opportunity if you always wanted a Macan, albeit I've seen the car far cheaper just a couple of years ago. So say if you did go and try to find a decent 3-year-old one with less than 40,000 miles on the clock, a certified one say, and not like Jimmy's Auto Sales certified. I'm saying like Porsche corporate America certified. That price tag is about $55,000. Imagine getting a new one for $65, $66 instead. In my opinion, new is the way to go and buying is probably your best bet. But since we're in the best country in the world, you'll probably go for the cheaper of the two, which is going to be the lease payment. Watch this video right here if you want a play-by-play as to how a broker like me would negotiate a car deal. And again, by clicking here or the link in the description below, you can access the cheat sheet that I've prepared for you. $25. You'd be kind of nuts not to. If you found this information useful, please consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.